So we'll do a gentle yoga routine today. This is a great sequence to do as a warm-up for a more strenuous workout. It's also a really great morning routine. For me, in the mornings, I tend to be really stiff, I tend to be tired, and this is a way to start stretching gently and eventually get my body moving the way I want it to in the morning. So we'll start on all fours. Take a moment to feel your hands on the ground, your knees on the ground. Just feel the support, the way the ground is supporting your weight. Feeling the support from the ground, inhale, send your tailbone back, your chest forward. We'll take cow pose. And again, feeling the ground underneath your hands, exhale, take cat. Allow the center of your back to be drawn up to the ceiling, even as you tuck your tailbone and round through the shoulders. Once more like that, inhale for cow. And exhale for cat. And we'll stay in cat for a couple of breaths. Just inhaling and exhaling, feeling length all through the back of your back, your whole back body getting nice and long. With every inhale, feel energy from the earth, almost like it's charging up your body. And with every exhale, deepen the stretch. Take one more cycle of breath. On your next exhale, let's come to cow again. Send your tailbone back, your chest forward, and we'll stay in cow for a couple of breaths. Again, getting energy on the inhales, getting support, feeling how you root into the ground. And on every exhale, just letting go of tension, deepening into the stretch. We'll step the left foot forward now, coming into a low lunge. You can bring your left hand to your knee, your right hand to your hip. And just draw your right hip forward, opening up through that right hip flexor, the right quad. And reconnect to the breath again. On each inhale, we're working on bringing our attention to energy that's coming into the body from the ground. So rooting into the ground, feeling that energy from the ground. And on each exhale, just releasing, melting, letting go. Let's come for lizard now. So bring your palms inside your left foot, or perhaps your forearms, if you have that range of motion, inside the left foot. You might need a little more length, so scooch your right knee back, your right foot back, and settle into your breath. Energy from the earth on the inhale, and relaxation, letting go on the exhale. And each time the mind wanders away from the breath, just come back, bring your attention back to the breath. Connecting breath, body sensations to your awareness. Now we'll press back for half split. Yoga blocks can be good here under the hands, or if your hands reach the ground, that's fine. Inhale, get length, feel the energy from the earth, length from your tailbone all the way through the crown of your head, up your spine, and exhale, fold your chest forward. With each inhale, feeling the ground underneath the heel, underneath the knee, feeling energy from the ground on the inhale, and releasing on the exhale. And spin the left foot down. We're going to come into a bit of a lunge here on the left side. You can bring both hands to your knees. If you're feeling a little more flexible, you can bring your forearm, your left forearm, onto the thigh. Or you can come down into full Skandasana like Julia is doing, with your left hip, with your hips very close to your left ankle. Wherever you are here, just reconnect to the breath, energy rooting on the inhale, releasing, melting on the exhale. Take it over to the other side. Finding the variation that works for you, hands on the knees, right forearm to right thigh, or full Skandasana. Not looking to maximize range of motion in this short routine, but maximizing awareness of breath, awareness of body. To build that habit of concentration. So we'll spin the left knee down, coming to a lunge on the right side. Reconnect to the breath. Inhale, feel the rooting through the feet, through the knees. Feel energy from the earth, and exhale, release. Tuck the tailbone here so that you're really opening up through the left thigh, left hip flexor, not arching too much in the lower back. Tuck the tailbone, flatten out that lower back. We'll take lizard now on this side. So plant the palms or the forearms inside the right foot. Perhaps get a little bit of length by scooting your left knee back. Feel the energy and rooting with each breath in. And feel the release with each exhale. It's okay for weight to come onto the knife's edge of the right foot. Perhaps the knee splays out to the right. Let's press back now for half split. Remembering to get length from the tailbone through the crown of the head on the inhale. Supporting yourself with your left knee and your right heel. Get energy from the earth as you get longer. And then exhale, fold your chest forward. We'll come onto that lunge or perhaps Skandasana on the right side. If you try Skandasana, just be careful with your right knee. If the left heel is lifting up and the right knee is coming forward, it could be stress on the knee. So just be careful with your knee. You feel the length being created through the inside of the left thigh. Perhaps lengthen the right hip. And let's bring it to the other side. And use the breath to find the limits of the pose. To find those areas where you may feel tight. Let's spin the right knee down to tap. Option here to take a twist to the left. So the left hand comes onto the left knee. Twist your chest back and look toward the back of your mat. Move a little faster now. Let's go to the other side toward the back of your mat. Just keep your hips low. Tap your left knee down, right hand to the right knee. Twist your chest and look toward the other side of your mat. And we'll switch again. Come to the other side of your mat, tap your right knee down, twist to the left, and move again. One more twist like that. And move your hips back to the front of the mat. This time plant your hands inside the left foot. You can spin onto the knife's edge of the right foot. You're gonna sit your hips all the way down. Perhaps coming into a twist, so keep twisting to the left. Now we'll untwist, reverse it, bring your hands to the inside of the left foot. Bring the hips back to the other side. Plant the hands inside the right foot. Try sitting the hips all the way down. Keep spinning to the right. Take a twist. Let's untwist, spin back around. So I gave you two options. You can take either of those two options, or I'll give you one more option. Spin, sit your hips down. Place your left heel on top of your right thigh and stretch forward for a hamstring stretch. And then we'll take it back to the other side. So option one is just to stay in this lunge with a twist. Option two is to sit the hips down and keep twisting. And option three is to bring your heel on top of the left thigh and stretch forward to grab the ball of your foot for a hamstring stretch. So take a couple minutes to move at your speed across your mat, taking the variation that works for you. Just trying to open up through those hips, trying to play with the movement. Make the movement fluid, make it your own. Enjoying the circles we're creating with our hips. Maybe getting a little faster with the movements over time as the body loosens up. And we'll meet back in the middle of our mat. Take a yogi squat here. If this position is hard to do, first try separating your feet a little more and turning them out. So it's much more difficult if your feet are together. But if you separate them about the width of your yoga mat, it's a little easier. If that's still hard, just be here. And we'll sit all the way down on the mat now. Sit on your knees if that feels okay, kneeling. And just close the eyes and connect back to the breath, back to sensations of the body. And just noticing if anything has shifted in the body. Namaste.